All right, here we go, guys. We are playing a GB match here against Shippings and his company here. And Shippings, if you guys don't know who he is the number. I think he is the number one ranked. I'm like almost 100% sure he's the number one ranked UMG ladder star. But unfortunately, this dude is very known for making fake proof. And as you guys can see here, I'm just going to be playing out these last 5 minutes of the round. The lag was it was consistently bad. We were lagging pretty much throughout the entire game after we were up, which is exactly why I was recording this entire 5 minutes, just because I've played Shipping before on UMG way back when, and this dude has a huge history of booting kids, playing dirty, completely just a very unfair player. Obviously, this kid has absolutely no friends. Like, probably the biggest fag you've ever seen on this website. Like, without a question, like, this kid is actually a fag. Like, I'm telling you, GB staff, like, this kid has to be banned off this website. So as you guys can see here, it is Medicines. We are playing up, and we were up 2-1 right here. And I was bursting this kid. This kid has no fucking thumbs either, bro. Like, literally, the only thing this kid's good at is finding IPs, like, dead ass. Like, that's the only thing this kid's good at. But as you guys can see, we're up 2-1 here. I'm just showing you guys the entire video proof. So just so you guys are aware on, pretty much the entire, just the lag in general. And by the way, all three of my friends, all of our connections were solid throughout the entire night until we played Shippings. Shippings here gets, couple questionable kills here. I mean, just missed my shots, 2-2. And as you guys can see, we are on a 3-bar the entire time, a solid 3-bar, okay? So there's obviously no problem with this. Shippings, does have a shot here, but like this dude, like I said, like he's not bad. He's just not as good as he portrays himself. He really is not a number one ranked star. This kid has booted me multiple times way back when on UMG when I would play Advanced Warfare against him. But here we go, guys. So we're just playing. It's 2-2 now. Here we're about to win. I don't know if I should record this entire thing, but I just want to let you guys know exactly the situation at hand. Here, burst this kid. And as I said, Shippings, this kid's fucking lost. Like, this kid has no idea. Like, this kid is just like, all he does is pull IPs, hitting his his fucking shitter friends. But as you guys can see, we are up 3-1 right here, ladies and gentlemen. 3-1, 2-2, and we are all on solid 3-bars. As you guys can see, there is no lag. There is nothing. And then as soon as I hop on the bomb, I start lagging here. It's hard to tell, but right here you start seeing, and I get the connection interrupted. And as you guys can see, we're all on 1 bars, and I cannot move. I literally cannot move. I am stuck in the middle, cannot defuse the bomb. I'm trying to figure it out. I still am frozen right here. And at 10 seconds, they unboot us right here. And this happened multiple times throughout the entire match, where we start lagging. Pretty much just. It's pretty ridiculous if you ask me. I mean, it's clearly evident. It's extremely suspect. As you guys can see, so 2-3, okay? So now we're going to go back in the theater real quick. Just show you guys exactly. What I do is I don't really care, about the W, to be honest. It's just this kid is such a faggot. Like, he does not deserve this win. Like, the only reason I'm doing this is to make sure he does not get this win, ladies and gentlemen, because this kid obviously is not hacking, he's IP booting. And you can ask anybody in the theater if you're around in the Call of Duty community and you know who Shippings is. This kid is a complete scumbag. I mean, he's never won anything in his life. He just is a ladder star, just plays around on that ladder matches all day, streaming to his entire 5 viewers. But we're just gonna go through the entire match here. So I just wanted to show you that one perspective on the clip, and as you guys can see, everyone else was lagging as well. So we're gonna go past here real quick, and I'm just doing this just for good measure, just so you guys are aware on exactly what is going on with Shippings at the moment. And after that entire round, the lag started to set in. It was pretty much every time we get first pick, we start lagging. I mean, obviously, I'm not a dirty player. I really do not care about my GB rank at all. If you look at my profile, I take L's. My dispute percentage is like at 3%. But this guy, he makes fake proof all the time, literally all the time on UMG. The amount of fake matches he has is pretty ridiculous, I would say, which is the reason why he's first. But we're just gonna go here, and as you guys can see, we're just going on deceased perspective here. Because as you guys can see here, we're playing, and we're just gonna go open the scoreboard. We are all on 3 bars again. Okay, this is all 3 bars. The entire match we were on pretty consistent 3 bars. Drop down, get this kill. This is what you've seen before, and this was right here, as you guys can see. We're gonna go back here real quick, just so you guys have a basic understanding on what happened here, because it's oh my god, this fucking theater mode. I actually understand what Preston's saying now. Like, it's actually annoying. So as you guys can tell, hold on. We were all on 3 bars after this round, okay? After this round, we were all on 3 bars, okay? As soon as this round ends, as soon as we get all 3 dead, go on the IP finder, and we're gonna go on the C screen. You already saw my perspective. But as you guys can tell right here, on this 1 bar as well, we are all lagging, and we are on completely different internets here as well. Going back, we got F-Funk here knifing, lagging his dick off as well. So yeah, so we got some more questionable kills as well. This isn't just it either. This was the only one, you know. I mean, even still, the match should be canceled from right there. That did affect the round completely. 3-2 now instead. But as you guys can see, fluctuating from a 3 to 1 bar now. F-Funk, they finally started to get his connection here. And as you guys can tell, like, obviously, these kids, oh god, dude, this thing is so fucking annoying. Holy shit, I'm sorry, GB Staff, man. I mean, I'm just as annoyed as you are. But when we open this up here, F-Funk is still on a 1 bar. They, like, consistently, all of us were lagging at different times throughout the match. And I will, if you need, do a internet lag test, just to show you guys exactly pretty much what's going on. But as you guys can tell, 3 bars here, no problem when we're down 4-2. And as throughout the entire rest of the match, all right, and right here, we're gonna go back because Deceased was complaining about the lag here. He was complaining that he started lagging when they hit A. We're just gonna go on Deceased perspective real quick. So oh my god, all right, there we go. As you guys can tell, we just have Deceased here waiting, just waiting and waiting and waiting. And then all of a sudden, get some bullets in, and he's on a 2 bar when he gets in this gunfight on the lag. And this is still going on as we speak. And then as soon as the round starts back up, he goes, let me guess, back on a 3 bar. Wait for it. Let's wait for it. Keep waiting for it. Oh, all on 1 bar, and then we fluctuate back to 2 bars. So obviously, as you guys can tell, these kids are definitely messing with the internet, and as you can see right there, start lagging again. More lag, more lag, more lag. These kids were obviously hitting us off. Only reason why I know these, you know, from here it does look. I mean, it could be made the case that this kid that we were just lagging at unfortunate times. However, Shippings has the insane history of lagging. And as you can tell, Deceased is still lagging it just a little bit. It's not what it was like when we first started playing, when we started winning. And he comes back here. But as you guys can tell, Shippings obviously a little suspect here. Now a 5-2. Now we all start on the 3 bars again, which is completely fine. Now in a 1v3, and then he's able to kill me. So I just want to say, the Shippings kid, as you know, looking at it from this video, from what I've been looking at, it's easy to say. I mean, the case could be made either way that he wasn't. But Shippings is a completely suspect guy. When he streams and he loses a League Play match, he unplugs his router and blames it and says he gets DDoSed. He's one of those kind of kids. Obviously, though, this kid needs to get banned. Shippings, I'm Gifted, and Bonfire. These are the kids. These kids will boot. These kids 100% boot. If you go into their matches, I guarantee you'll see other disputed matches as well. Throughout the entire game. But Shippings, this is not my first time playing Shippings, and this is not my first time getting hit by him either. So I just want to say, GB Staff, please do not let this go unpunished. I know from what the video looks like, it looks like it's just a little bit of lag. It is not. I can assure you, Shippings 100% was behind this, him and his stupid, shitty, faggot friends. So please, thank you so much for all your support and making GB a better place for the betterment of Call of Duty sports. I really appreciate what all you guys do out here, trying to make the ladders as fair as possible. But obviously, guys, Shippings, I'm gifted in EU. There was obviously a suspect lag, especially when we were up. I swear, when I beat Shippings and he dropped host and kicked me offline, and I had the game on my Elgato, so I had to upload the entire game onto my Elgato and actually upload it onto my data last time, way back when, about a year and a half ago. And I made sure to have some recording here to make sure that Shippings did not get this win. As you guys can tell, I don't do too many tickets, but when I do these tickets, I make sure that I do them right, and I make sure that Shippings and all these kids deserve this L. Thank you once again. Obviously, go back in the theater. You can watch. It's clearly evident we were on 3 bars the entire game until important things were going on, especially on the defuse when all 3 of us were lagging and could not get on the bomb. Clearly, Shipping was behind this. Like I said, go talk to your other GB staff and admin. I guarantee some of them will tell you this kid is a scumbag. Thank you so much, and have a good rest of your night.